What's up, guys? So it's clean out time for the trip to Canada. I know I can't have this, so that being put aside, I definitely can't have this backup neck knife. By the way, the reason I have these two, these are always backups. This is the SIG P365. I do have spare magazine in here somewhere. Hang on a second, extra flashlight. Hang on, let's dig this out more. There's our spare mag. All right, so the P365, I do keep this as a backup carry pistol. So the pistol and the neck knife, right? I always have a knife, like no matter what. I always have a gun when I can legally do so, no matter what. So these are here in the vehicle in case for some reason I forget one. There's been 2 times that I just forgot my carry gun for whatever reason, left the house, I'm out and about, and I go, wait a minute. And I, do my pat down. I'm like, I totally forgot to put my gun on. That's why I have this in the vehicle. All right, specifically a carry gun. So I do keep another gun. I'm not going to say which one at the moment, but I do keep a full-size rifle or gun in the truck at all times with ammunition, just for a SHTF type deal. This is specifically a carry size because I want it as a backup carry gun, as opposed to a full-size, more capable, higher round count pistol. All right, so that's the idea behind that. And then also, once or twice, I just forgot my neck knife. It's not necessary to have a neck knife, but I just always carry them. So that is the reasoning behind always having these 2 things in the glove box. All right, so, yeah, I'm going to do a clean out here. I was going to do a video on the whole clean out. I'm not sure if I want to film it all. I just kind of want to get it done. But for this video, the question really to you guys is, do you have a vehicle gun? Whether it's a truck, a car, a van, whatever. Do you guys have a permanent gun in your vehicle? I like the idea. There's a couple reasons. So obviously something can just pop off. You never know. You're stuck in traffic and all of a sudden it turns into a terrorist thing. That's why the traffic stopped in the first place. Maybe there's a box truck blocking off the road. A bunch of guys jump out, start shooting everyone. Who knows? I think about these ridiculous, scenarios. But you don't know. Let's say you're at work or something. Maybe you commute an hour away and, something happens. Some kind of worldwide event happens or, who knows? I'm not going to bring up a bunch of different scenarios because it doesn't really matter. The question is, do you need something like that? No, of course not. We don't really need a lot of things, but we do it anyway, right? So do you have a vehicle gun? For me, another major reason, especially a pistol, is so I can have it in states that I can't have guns normally, right? So New York State and New Jersey, which I live close to and frequent semi-often, I can't have a gun on me, but I can have a gun in my vehicle if I'm passing through. So it's kind of a legal loophole for me. So I have access to a gun in case something happens and it's still legal. So that's nice. I like that option quite a bit. Now, if I have to actually take my gun out and use it where I'm not so technically supposed to have, it's one of those weird legal things, who knows? But I'd rather use my gun and, in my opinion, maybe, save my life and then worry about consequences later. But anyway, just want to share this with you. Again, just truck stuff, car stuff. I have a lot of first aid in here, spork, again, multi-tool, things like that. Extra test kit for, glucose levels. All right, quick clot, Constitution. Got to have the pocket Constitution, right? In case you want to make one of those videos arguing with officers and you have to break out the Constitution, which I don't recommend that. I know people love that kind of stuff. Hey, I don't have to give you my name. I don't have to do this. I just follow the rules because I don't want to be a statistic and I don't want to be on the news. It's really that simple. Because a lot of cops don't know what's legal and what's not, believe it or not. And so why have a battle on the side of the road that you're probably going to lose? You know what I mean? I'd rather fight in court later on if something were to happen that wasn't right. Anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Let me know, if you care to talk about it, if you do have a vehicle gun and some of the reasons why. Everyone thinks differently. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.